I hit searching on the YouTubes because my head's in there.
Waiting on the YouTubes. Well, I don't know why I'm putting.
We go.
We good?
Excellent connection.
Hello, most excellent.
Hello.
Connection.
YouTube can kind of see the top of the phone a little bit.
Or you can pull the phone back a little bit if you want.
They can look at each other if they want.
Yeah, you can see the top of the phone. It's
YouTube
okay.
can look at Instagram. Sure.
I was trying to, so I'm wearing the, so what are we wearing here today, Leslie?
So we are wearing the Cormac and the 2257 away jacket.
And the women's cut Lux, which we have never shown before.
Luxurious.
So I was trying to pull the YouTube camera back far enough that you could see the Cormac. I'm probably still cut off a little bit just because it's a long boy.
That's why it's so far back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can take it like us.
Go this way a little bit.
Yeah. There we go.
Luxurious.
So yeah, so we're here today just showing off a couple of things that you have seen before, that you know that they exist, but they are all here. We just got a literal van load, a literal truckload.
Yes. Of a lot of things. Ow.
We got a literal truckload of everything. So we have, what do we have in stock?
I'm disoriented.
Sorry.
We have the 2257 aways, much like this one, both in the regular canvas and in the luxe. We have the Kenways, both waxed and cotton. We have.
What's the cotton called? Bull denim. I hate that so much.
God.
Beefy.
Beefy bull denim. That's right. Oh, I forgot. That's why I hated it more.
I hate that.
Sorry. So both the Kenways, the waxed and the beefy bull
And
denim.
the cow version. We also have the N7 jackets, both versions, the waterproof and the canvas. And we have the Cormacs, which are all wax.
They're all wax. What are the colorways of all of them? This is a little quiz we like to do.
I don't like this.
If you have been here for the least amount of time, it's how many
This
color
is
names
not
you know.
fun for me.
So what color is this?
So this is the 2257 Away Luxe.
What's the actual color name called?
It's just Away Team Luxe.
No, it's away team is the color.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What is this called?
That's the. I know the Kenway ones, the Charleston, the
Okay,
New York.
Charleston, New York.
The other two are the waxed ones, which are
Yep.
the
One is the color that Kate you have
Roman
today. Roman
stone, Roman
Nope.
gilded onyx,
Roman gilded onyx.
and
It's the easiest one because it's historical.
the Revolution.
Yes, thank you. Okay, cool. The Cormacs. What are the Cormac
I'm gonna
colorways?
throw up. Black garnet.
No, since these are licensed, since all of these are licensed, in case y'all don't know, the color David chooses the colorway names, and then they have to be run by. They have to go by the licensor, so they have to approve of them. So all of the Assassin's Creed items have names that are approved. So this is not. So we have red and black, and this would normally be called a couple of different names. We have like Dark Side or Mercenary, all kinds of new things. But in the Assassin's Creed, it has a specific name. Do you know what this one is?
Also, this one has very specifically what is medium gray top stitch, something like that. It ends up making it different. Something like just a top stitch. It's a class in D&D.
Class in D&D.
That's a great top stitch.
Oh, that's obviously the rogue and the other. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course the N7 comes in Spectre and Defender. And that's everything that we picked up today.
Hey.
Well, I'm gonna go step in front of a train and
Take a bow.
it's been fun.
It's been fun doing all of the pulling things for Black Friday.
Yeah,
and
figuring out the colors.
stuff, because Leslie will just run around and just be like,
It's the
I need this one in blue.
I need the red one.
Okay, all right. I'll be the first to admit I'm very bad about the colorways. I will be totally real with you all. I don't want to know the names. I don't need to know the names. There's so much up here. My brain is like a cooked egg. And I can't.
Why not a raw?
I can't. It's cooked in there. It's boiled specifically.
I see.
I can't be asked to remember. It's red and black. That's fine. I'm good with it.
So, we have a question.
No.
Okay.
A comment and question. Ish Hernandez says, the Devil's Spirit Harker looks so good with the Cormac, it does. And the Victorian Disciple Harker could go very well with the Charleston Kenway. Any chance for those Harker colors to return / restock?
Now wait a second.
Yes.
Wait, the Victorian Eclipse Harker?
Victorian Disciple. Which
Oh,
is
The
Victorian
blue
Disciple.
one. I'm not so sure about the blue of the Harker vest. The red Devil's Fury, though, probably yes.
You will see that again.
We don't really know, but like the Harker vest is, I think we talked about it maybe last week. The Harker vest is champion, so we're restocking them, and we'll probably restock them in like quite a few different colors, just because people like them. And the wool versions, the like more luxury versions, were the most popular as well.
Yeah, people like a wool vest.
Mm-hmm. They do.
So to answer your question, we don't really know, but probably. Maybe not the blue. Blue sells well in some things, but not well in others.
Devil's Fury, I think you'll see again.
Yeah, but the Victorian Eclipse Disciple.
Victorian Eclipse is in stock, if that.
Yeah, Victorian Eclipse is in stock. Well, there's a Victorian Fog, Victorian Eclipse, and Victorian Disciple.
You see why I have trouble with the colorway names? I just want to
Fog,
justice for Leslie. All right?
Fog and Eclipse make like they're logically like Fog is gray, some sort of a fog color. Eclipse is black, like an
Don't
eclipse.
try and defend David. We don't have to do this.
Sorry, David.
Olson 34_ asks, how heavy is the Cormacs with New England winters coming up? I assume the Cormac.
Oh, it's warm. I mean, it's not. Oh yeah, these also have this nifty AC-15 patch on the inside.
Okay, yeah.
as well. So they are not. So how can I describe this? They're. If you're from New England, they make a good outer layer. If that will make sense if you live somewhere where you wear a lot of layers. I wouldn't just throw this. They're not as warm as something. So in New England,
For the Nero.
in New England, you have kind of a tier system of coats. You have like a parka, which is up at the top, which is usually like fur lined. It's got like 600 or 700 downfill in it.
It's a sleeping bag.
It's very, very warm. And then down from that, you've got kind of a medium layer that you can wear as an outer layer, maybe wool, maybe something that's lined. And then you've got kind of a light jacket that you wear in the spring or the fall. And then you layer underneath them. I would classify this as in the middle. Like, not as heavy as a parka. Like, I would not put this on over a t-shirt and expect to go out in sub-freezing temperatures. But with a long sleeve shirt underneath it is very warm because it is multi-layered and it's this wax canvas. It blocks the wind really well. Like, I had my Fox on the other day and it was windy and like it does a really good job of being windproof.
This is your shoveling snow jacket.
I don't know about that.
No, the wax can.
No, it's too heavy. You couldn't shovel snow in this.
No, I mean you'd get too hot, but
Yeah, like it's if you
You'd
were
try.
I would say if you had a medium if you had maybe a long sleeve shirt and a medium weight maybe like wool sweater underneath and then this on top, I would have no problem wearing it with like any temperature that we get here in Massachusetts. I would wear it down to like 10, 15 below as long as I had good like pants on underneath and it buttoned. It's quite warm. And a hat with the hood on, it's very warm. That's not
Showy Cole 63 asks, you know when a rough guess on when Rare Finds and Oddities orders will ship?
They should have most of them, pretty much all of them have shipped. If yours hasn't shipped, send us an email. There were a couple of specific instances where we had some items that we were waiting on to like come back from a convention, or there may have been some kind of issue with not issue, but they were in a different location than we thought, so we had to package them up afterwards. So there were a few orders that are still outstanding, but if you have, so they will be packaged up and shipped late this week, or either today or early next week. We are just waiting to get inventory back from various places. Maybe TRF, maybe the last convention, PAX Unplugged.
Yep.
But if you do have a question, feel free to send us an email. So to answer that, if it hasn't been shipped already today, it will get shipped early next week once we get everything sort of situated.
yeah.
On that note, will the Ren Kiroko set asks, would the Ren Fest leftovers be before or after Christmas?
After.
After.
Well, there
After.
might be some stuff coming in the next week or two, but the real special interesting stuff
After.
will be showing after Christmas.
So I will say, a lot of our hanging stock from Texas Renaissance Festival, because it's outside, it's a really dusty environment.
Mm.
They do need to go in for a round of cleaning and checking over, make sure. So there is a little bit of QC before we can put them back in stock. So it will be not in time for Christmas.
Yeah.
We have a handful of
We
items.
don't want to
that
send you a dusty ass coat.
we have a handful of items that we're kind of mulling around making available, but that wouldn't be for the next week or two. So like technically they'll be available before Christmas, a couple of them, but you probably wouldn't be able to get them before Christmas.
No, and this is probably a good time, although we will remind you next week that if you want to guarantee that whatever it is that you're ordering, whether that be for yourself or for someone you love, or maybe even for an enemy, who am I to say? The deadline for placing those orders to make sure, for positive, you will absolutely have it in time for Christmas is rapidly approaching.
It's like Monday or
It's
Tuesday.
like Monday or Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday of next
Yes.
week. We'll send out another reminder, like Leslie said.
Yeah.
And honestly, most of the stuff that we ship gets to people within like 2 to 3 days.
We ship things really quickly. We just want to give you that
But-
barrier just to make certain. Because the very last thing we want is for you to place an order that like, I need to have this for my special Christmas.
Mhm.
My boyfriend sold his favorite pocket watch and, I need to,
Okay, all right.
I
don't know.
It's a real gift of the Magi.
I don't
know.
have phones here. And
If you need to get the size exchange for any reason,
Yeah.
it's good to give yourself that buffer.
Yep.
So I would say like early mid next week
Yes.
at the latest.
Mola fan says my nemesis really needs to dress better.
Thank you. Hello. Step up your nemesis
Maybe a
game.
nemesis if they don't match yours level.
This is a good question for Leslie, particularly. Spac leader.
I'm gonna need that one more time.
Spac leader
Okay.
1210 asks, when will you know if away team luck goes from competitor to champion?
Interesting.
What was that response?
That was an oh.
Sold it.
Indeed.
So right now, as it stands, let's see, when did these officially
July?
launch? No.
August?
Really?
June?
Maybe that long ago.
September? I'm
Um
just gonna name months.
okay. It's still a little while yet. We'll give it another month or so. It's looking like the men's Lux will be very close to being is at the moment very close to being a champion. So if you want the others to catch up, place some orders.
It's confrontational.
Sorry.
We also forgot to mention, we should mention before we forget or go here in just a minute, that XP is expiring as well.
That's true. We've been banging that drum for a while, but
We
it
will
is still
continue
true. Yes.
Like if you don't use it by the end of the month, you won't have any experience like XP. You just
Right. The new program, I think we've mentioned before, but we'll say it again. The new program goes based on your
like order
number of
history.
orders
Yeah.
over your lifetime. So that's not changing. You will still get rewarded for being a loyal customer. It just won't be based on dollar to XP the way that it has been currently.
Yeah, and we will reveal the specifics later this month. But as a blanket, you have 23 days, I believe, remaining to use your XP. If you bought something during the Rare Price and Oddity sale, if you bought something during the Black Friday sale, then you have XP from that. And if you don't want, it'll just go away.
Yeah. It's like the Y2K bug. December 31st, it's reset
But that never happened.
because of dedicated programming.
We have a couple more questions. I'm gonna have one more that is directly related to what we're streaming about, and then a couple of quick fire questions that are unrelated to the stream.
Cool.
Like trivia.
Yeah, Ish Hernandez asked, the Kenway got 4 colors and the Cormac has 2. Any chance the Cormac will get a couple other colorways? Say Templar and Force, red and gold.
Red and gold?
Red and gold.
That entirely depends on how much people like the Cormac, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's kind of the same answer that we answer every time there is a color question, which is maybe. We don't have any specific plans for any color changes currently, but as with everything, we look at the sales momentum, how well it's selling, how popular it is, and if it is something that we feel like we're going to bring back and make more of, then we usually offer different color choices the second or third time around, depending on licensing and things like that. Assassin's Creed's a little bit more hinky because like we have to get it approved through the licensor, and they may not be cool with it. But so no plans as of right now, but maybe.
Poor answer, but that is the
Sorry.
answer.
Okay, so Shoei Colt, these are rapid fire questions. Shoei Colt 63 asked about the leather rook for Black Friday. So if they were wondering if it'll get shipped. I believe we shipped that one already.
Oh yeah,
So it should be on your way.
that is
Should be
on the way.
Any chance Goosebox orders later in the month might have stuff from TRF?
Possibly,
Hmm.
depending on what it is, maybe.
Again, we do have to go through and re-QC everything.
Yeah, we have to
so-
QC everything. It probably won't have like any of the TRF exclusives.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, we are telling you now that we will put those things online as well.
Yeah, you will have the chance to buy those things, the TRF exclusive pieces. But they probably won't appear in Boost Box.
Yeah, I think we want to give everyone a chance to see them and buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Azriel on YouTube asks, ordered Kenway coats from the 21st of October and the 25th of November. Was told by Robin yesterday they would be shipped today and made into one order. Would I receive an email? That is a good question for Robin. That is not information that we have on hand here on the stream. So any questions about specific orders, do DM us or email us
At info at.
Yeah.
at info, just because we generally don't have that
Yeah,
information.
But the
Kenway-
answer is probably, and if you talk to Robin, I would say
You'll
yeah.
know. The Kenways all arrived today. We're sort of furiously QCing them, making sure they're all good to go. So
Yep. So they're going through the QC process.
I just kind of grabbed this off.
Also, QC stands for quality.
Yeah, quality.
control. I didn't
quality
know
check.
for the
Yeah.
longest time, and I just
Yeah, I grabbed both of these out of bag. Like this was in a nice sort
Key-
of plastic bag that it was being checked from.
Key, I'm cute and generally likable. I'm not very bright.
Oh, you're our analyst, so I hope you are.
Rough
Um,
enough, buddy.
Okay, and then calendar guy says totally understandable. I know I ordered before Black Friday, and I'm sure it'll be a while before shipped. Keep up the great work, folks.
Aw, that's very
ink.
sweet.
But yeah, those will be on their way out
Very
soon.
soon. Very, very soon.
Yes.
Make It So Cosplay asks, do we know if the Star Warrior vest will come back?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we probably identified 7 or 8 champions that like people love.
Look, how about
So
this?
they will come.
How about in a couple weeks, in the beginning of January, we will we'll just send everyone out an email with the new champions list. Yes, we have plans to bring the Star Warrior vest back.
People love this.
People really like that.
This is a good question. Can you use XP for gift cards?
No.
No.
I think that the idea there is there were too many options for there was like exploits that you could do with like buying gift cards and then using them in a certain way.
Now, that could either be someone who's asking because they're thinking about a Christmas present, but that
No,
could also
I
be
know-
someone asking because they know that their XP is expiring and they want to buy a gift card so that they can.
Yeah,
use
I
it.
mean, I'm not implying that you would use them nefariously, but I think there were issues with people doing something with the way that the XP program works, and it like doesn't work very well, or it's kind of naughty with the gift card.
Did you say
Naughty.
naughty?
Yeah, it's Christmas. I thought I'd throw a naughty in there.
That's
Not
gross,
naughty.
actually. Don't do that.
How do you use XP once logged into the site? There is a little
I think it's a gift.
it's a present icon at the lower
Left-hand
left-hand
corner.
corner. You click on that, and then you can see how many XP
Yeah.
points you have, and then convert them.
Log
into
in,
code.
redeem them. Yes.
Somebody actually answered those questions later on in the chat. I am a little
Thank you,
bit,
chat people.
Thank you, chat.
No XP on boost boxes, right?
Right?
Um,
You are correct, Sam.
Because they're already heavily discounted for the most part.
Say, folks, any thoughts on a Cal Kestis shirt jacket? Fallen Order 2.
Oh, David loves those games, so possibly in the future. Not any specific plans, but like David loves the Souls-like, so there is a good chance.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I got no idea. Until we start making Stardew Valley stuff, I'm.
Although I will say from the trailer or whatever, his his shirt looked very close to the current Scoundrel shirt. So it's the I don't know.
Volante Stardew Valley overall.
Oh my god. If we start making overalls, it's over for you hoes.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I guess we can wrap it
Sorry,
up.
yeah, we've gone far afield. Your XP is expiring, but you knew that. Boost boxes are happening now. Get in on it. What are you doing? And all of this cool stuff is in stock. There are no more pre-orders. Everything you want to buy is here. You can have it. Order it now.
Cormac here, Kenway here, 2257 away men's and women's here, N7 special ops here, Hellthings here, Nero's here, Rooks all here.
Virgil's here. All of it here.
Pretty much everything's here. So everything that's on the website is here. If we have it available in your size on the website, we're gonna ship it. So
We gonna ship it.
Yeah, it's actually quite full in the warehouse right now.
Yeah.
It's a little much, honestly.
okay, bye. All right, we will go.
We
And
will
we
go.
will see you later.
In the next video.
Is this our sign off now?
No.
I don't know. We really gotta work on
We-
this.
If
Bye,
anybody has
guys.
good ideas for sign offs that aren't terrible.
Still no.
And we're off.
Thank you.